My name is Deborah Schulte. Been a member of St. Francis Parish for 5 years now. Stewardship has always been a part of my life. It wasn't called that, but from as long as I can remember, my mom and dad always prayed with us. We had morning prayer together as a family. We did evening prayer as a family. We did meal prayers before and after. God was basically the center of our lives, even though we didn't realize it, just from my parents' example. And every Sunday we went to Mass as a family, even carrying babies in. I'm from a family of 11, so sometimes we filled two pews. As soon as I started earning an income from babysitting, my parents taught me that the first part of that always went to God, and that was by putting in the offertory at church. So stewardship, as far as it's giving of my treasure, it has always been a part of my life. But as soon as I was introduced to stewardship more fully, I realized that what I was giving was not necessarily all of myself. And of my time especially, I realized I really wasn't giving too much of my time to God, who is the giver of all that we have. And so I first started out by going to Mass weekly whenever I could. And then through that, my interest grew into learning more about my faith and also in the Bible. So I started attending Bible study and also different events at the church that St. Francis provided for us to attend, into which we could grow in our faith. And then with that grew an interest in becoming involved in the parish more, and through that I started, I first started with Horizons, which at Horizon, we started working with the Family Assistance Group, and with that was the food pantry. I started going in on Mondays and helping shelve the food that came in and checking up outdated dates, and then preparing, restocking shelves for the Tuesday and Thursday deliveries. And then through that, we started becoming involved with Horizon Soup Kitchen, and I was asked to be in charge of that, which was really taking me out of my comfort zone, because I've always been a person that has been a helper, never one in charge. And so I hesitated, but God kept pressing on to me, so I finally said, yes, I'll take over. So I encourage you, as you look over the different ministries in the parish, even if you don't feel qualified or you don't feel like maybe you can do it, but yet you have that interest in it, start up, because God doesn't always call the equipped. He equips those who he calls. And then I've also just now recently started working in the school with copying papers for teachers, and now I'm going to start being more involved with the children in the classrooms, assisting with a one-on-one time with them. And so I really, by becoming involved in these ministries, you really become more a part of the church, and you just feel more like a family. And so I really encourage you, as you prepare to fill out your commitment to the church, that you take the time and realize that, as I have, that you have been given much more than you give, and God never is outdone. Thank you.